Hi everyone! Today I wanted to talk a little bit more about habits. I know I've been talking about habits a lot in my videos recently. I talked about why I'm no longer habit tracking. I've talked about using good habits to kind of restart things and lots of things about habits. But recently I've actually been thinking about reframing the language I use around the words habits. And part of that is because it gets kind of confusing. So there's good habits that you want to add into your life, bad habits that you want to subtract from your life. When you talk about like adding in habits, and if you were to do a habit tracker, do you put in, I went the whole day without smoking, for example? Like, is that a habit tracker? It's always good to think about things in a different way if that's helpful for you. So much about habits and doing the right thing for yourself has to do with your thoughts and not necessarily with your actions. The narrative that's going on in my head, is that helpful to me or is that unhelpful to me? So I think about helpful thoughts and unhelpful thoughts. And then on top of that, there is the behavior and the actions and the verbs that you do that can help reinforce your thoughts and help reinforce your habits. But instead of calling it good and bad habits, I've changed my language, or I'm trying to change my language. Healthy behavior and unhealthy behavior. And I think the reason why that is easier to understand for me is because I want to try to frame everything that I'm doing as I'm going towards the healthy behaviors and away from the unhealthy behaviors and away from the unhealthy thoughts. Now you might be thinking, like, isn't that the same as like going towards good habits, like adding good habits and eliminating bad habits? Not really, because adding good habits and eliminating bad habits is more like quantitative, and the thoughts, the unhelpful and helpful thoughts, and the unhealthy to healthy behaviors is more of a spectrum, more of an upward slope. There's more nuance. It's more qualitative. So that is just something that works for me. I don't know if it can make things less confusing for other people, but it is working for me, and I think that is something that can assist me on this journey towards trying to reset and make everything go better for me. So if you're planning out your day, planning out your week, planning out your year, planning out your life, or if you're just wondering, if you're on the right path, think about, is this coming from helpful thoughts or more helpful thoughts? Are the actions going to be healthy behaviors or healthier behaviors than what they were before? Then you're on the right track. And you get to define all of the healthy and unhealthy behaviors for you and all the helpful and unhelpful thoughts for you. Everybody is different. Everybody's clock ticks a different way. Everybody's gears and energy levels come from different places. So you get to define all of that yourself. That also comes down to the reason why good and bad is not the best way to describe things, because is this good? Is this bad? Is it intrinsically good? Is it like did God call this good and bad? The language of good and bad is like so incomplete. It doesn't convey enough. If you've been having trouble even hearing the words good and bad habits, good habits and bad habits, then maybe this can help you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe for more videos about this. I've been thinking a lot about this kind of thing for maybe my whole life, and I just want to share that sometimes the language that people use around a lot of things doesn't vibe with everyone, but it is like the societal language that we all have agreed to use, and we don't have to do that anymore. So subscribe if you want more content like that, and please let me know if you have come into any sort of language differences that has been helpful for you. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!